Look at Triple G's balance.
No, because
look at his punch selection.
I agree
with you. Look at his accuracy.
Right, I agree with you, but it's because he
look at his jab. That's not basic.
Because when everything else ain't working for us, we gonna be basic.
Yeah,
of course. We going back to the basic fundamentals.
I just think at 160 he's exceptionally strong.
He masters the fucking basics.
I think he's just exceptionally strong at 160. That's just basically it. I think if you move him up, huh?
What did Curtis say?
Well, Curtis? But Curtis ain't good crack. But he, look, he can crack. But listen, he can't fight going back. He's like Costa a worse Costa. He's not as good as Costa.
I don't think he can fight on his back foot. No, I don't think he can fight on his back foot.
I'm telling you, he's the worst.
I don't think Triple G can fight his
Triple G is the worst Costa, man. He can't go back.
Triple G is an amazing fighter. He's my favorite fighter.
Who can push him back? Who can push him back?
I think Anthony Durrell will give him half.
Nah, you got to go through.
Andre Ward beats him.
Andre Ward beat him. Andre Ward beat him.
You see what he did?
But Anthony Durrell got to go through hell to push him back. He got to go through that jab.
Anthony gonna hit him.
Triple G has a superior
But you gotta
jab.
also look like, you remember
Triple
this?
G has a body attack.
Anthony is also 6'2", 6'3".
Does Canelo give Triple G any problems? Eric Kelly.
Early.
Canelo gets killed.
I think Canelo gets killed.
Canelo's the Fugazi weight champion of the world, and he gets killed.
Especially if they got to fight at Triple G's weight.
Canelo gets killed by Triple G.
Kenny Porter, Canelo against Triple G. What happened?
Triple G. Sean Porter polished Canelo.
Easy work. You know what? In some ways, I see it. I see it somewhat being easy.
Easy work.
I won't say it's going to be easy, but I don't think it's going to be the test that anybody thinks it is for Golovkin. And I know they already know that. You know what I mean? When you're an intelligent fighter, you can look, and you've been doing this as many years as Golovkin has, you can look at a guy and you can say, okay, I'm going to hit him on his elbow, and it's going to cause him problems tonight. Well, this guy's trying to do all these different things, and you keep touching him on his elbow, and now the jab don't work no more. You know what I mean? Or the hook don't work no more. And now what do you got? You down to a one-arm fighter. So when you got intelligent veteran fighters like Golovkin, you know, we only got him over here, but he's been doing this for 25 years. You got a guy like him, yeah, he can do it.
Switching gears now and getting to your son, we would term him an intelligent veteran fighter. What does he know going into his fight June 25th about his opponent? What does he know?
You know what? I'm constantly trying to help Sean to continue to learn and educate and become an intelligent fighter. So I don't classify him as that. He's more athletic, and he's more the fighting type guy. But I'm that guy that's constantly challenging him to be intellectual.
So you don't put him. You don't.
So
want
I don't
him
put
with
no.
like that.
No. But we striving for that.
Right.
We striving for when the speed isn't there anymore, and when the quickness isn't there anymore, that he's now learned the veteran moves to be able to hit guys and not get hit. And that's huge.
What does a win mean June 25th? How much does it elevate your kid?
To the top.
To
the top.
Golovkin level?
To the top of the welterweight division, at the least. We taking over the welterweight division. Absolutely.
What is your degree of certainty that Sean beats Keith Thurman?
Oh, he looked at me yesterday. He came up out of his sleep in the limo, in the driver's van. We was leaving here, and he came up out of his sleep, and he looked over at me and he said, hey, you know what? I said, what? He said, I was thinking about it. I said, what you thinking about? He was having one of the moments. We don't get too many. We was having one, though, that father-son moment. He said, this dude can't do nothing with me. He not faster than me. He ain't stronger than me. He don't want it more than me. He ain't got nobody behind him like I got. He can't do nothing with me. I said, but Sean, I try to add something in there. I said, but he can be tricky, man. He can be tricky, and he can be moving and try to touch you when he's moving and check hook and stuff. He said it ain't gonna work. Nothing he can do gonna work.
And Kenny,
so when you got a fighter saying that to you right out of his sleep,
right,
waking up saying that out of his sleep, you're very confident. We're not overconfident, but we definitely
must have had a good dream. And for those who don't know, you know that Thurman.
I know him well.
Can you describe to people how long have you known him and how well do you know him?
I first met Keith at 14.
All right.
So I think the first time I worked this corner, he was 17. He won some. He lost some with me in the corner. Worked his corner again in the pros in Las Vegas. You know, he won that fight by knockout.
What fight was that?
I don't remember the guy's name.
Right.
I don't remember the guy's name.
Yeah.
But my point is, yes, I definitely know him. I've had dinner with him numerous occasions. I've had dinner at his house. You know, we run together, train together, swim together, spar together. Yes, I know him well. He knows us well.
And what does that mean, knowing someone that well?
It's just like anything else that you do. It's like when you get in a car, you know your car a certain way it starts up, how it sounds, if anything is different, whatever that might be. He knows, I know how much gas he got in that tank. He know I know that. You know what I mean? He know I know how fast that car go. He know I know if that car can make them turns well. He know if I know that car can make the rough terrain, if it can get over rocks. He know I know him. Yeah, I know him well.
Kenny, if you were still in Keith's corner, how worried would you be, or would you not be worried that he had that neck injury? He's been cleared to do heavy work kind of late coming into a fight like this. That gives me pause. Would it give you pause?
If I'm in the corner with him, I can't allow him to worry, so I got to be that fight. But if it's a reality and it's something that you got to deal with, then there's no way around it. You're going to be thinking about it.
Thank you, Kenny Porter, here at Gleason's Gym, Brooklyn, New York.
All right.